Obi has less experience compared to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the former Vice President Atiku.
Is that the kind of experience you want?
I said this.
The experience that has made slavery out of Lagos, the experience that has made a man to produce governors for 20 years and is in control of the system of Lagos, the finances of Lagos. There is nothing that happens in Lagos without Tinubu's approval. Is that the kind of experience you are looking for?
How can someone say Peter Obi does not have the experience to become the president of Nigeria? Oh, my people, as it dey hot, it don't happen. Oh, they say Peter Obi does not have the experience to become the president of Nigeria. Wetin the experience one don do since? We even trusted Buhari with his military experience as a head of state. Wetin his experience don do for us now? Check out now. Wetin his experience don do for us? And I think over here people dey compare Tinubu with Peter Obi. Comparing Tinubu with Peter Obi is like comparing light and darkness. The two no fit match. Make I not talk too much before I come to say na match there for here or they come counter and say na hate speech. Make I lis ten to this video. As I lis ten to am finish, I go see come back here come see play another video again. Make see talk about this man Tinubu because this man so in your talk everything concerning Tinubu. When I watch am, as they watch am, please don't forget to share this video as they hot. Share am.
Obi is by my critical, unbiased assessment. Right. I am not making this statement because I am a part of Obi. I'm making this statement because he and more by comparison is the only one who has shown that if given opportunity, he can take this constituency.
But there are a lot of arguments, Kisha, that Obi has less experience compared to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the former Vice President Atiku.
Is that the kind of experience you want?
I said this.
The experience that has made slavery out of Lagos, the experience that has made a man to produce governors for 20 years and is in control of the system of Lagos, the finances of Lagos. There is nothing that happens in Lagos without Tinubu's approval. Is that the kind of experience you are looking for? That is a malevolent experience. That is a diabolical experience. That is a retrogressive experience. That is a cancerous experience. That is a corrosive experience. That is a backward experience. That is a reducing experience. That is a poverty-oriented experience. That is a Stockholm syndrome experience. It is an experience that must be smashed to the smithereens and dumped in the compost stone. Our country needs egalitarian, progressive, brilliant, intelligent people with capacity, idealistic, to take us from the nadir of insignificance to the pinnacle of global recognition. That's what we're looking for. We don't need the experience of plutocrats who have put us in a quagmire and subjected us to this level of misery and slavery.
I have always said, I don't say I don't make mistakes, I make many of them. But one thing that has happened to me is that God has never disappointed me. And that is very important. For instance, one of the mistakes I made was picking a number 2 when I was going to become president. But because it is a genuine mistake, God saved me out of it.
Nigeria is not what it should be today. And if anybody says anything to the contrary, then his or her head will need to be examined. And nobody will do it for us. And nobody needs to be blamed. My late friend Ahmed Joda, anytime you say, let us pray for Nigeria, he was always annoyed. And he will say, look, you are tempting God. God has given you everything that you need. What the hell are you praying for? God gave you everything. You squandered it. You mess it up. And you are praying to God. He doesn't believe that God will answer us. And I say, look, Ahmed, what is good needs prayer so that it will continue to be good. What is not so good needs prayer so that it will have to be good. So let us pray. I will say, go on praying. And when you finish your prayer, you meet me where I am. We need to pray. But the choice is in our hand. You don't have anybody to blame. I see 6 and have a dozen. 6 and have a dozen. I don't know what choice you will make out of that 2. That's where prayer is very important. And don't let us deceive ourselves. We have a choice. It's whether we make the right choice or we ignore making the right choice. And if we don't make the right choice, we don't blame anybody. we blame ourselves. If we make the right choice, we will overcome the twin challenge of poverty and insecurity. And if we do not take the right step and make the right choice, not only will the two continue to fester, they will consume us. May God never allow that.
Nigerians, obedient, we cannot afford to miss it this time around, because these two parties, they don't suffer us enough. These evil politicians, they don't suffer us well. And I think they find it hard to believe, say, people go see them campaign for tinubu, see they campaign for baba. Meanwhile, these people know this man agenda. Say this man agenda na to become president and put Nigeria for pocket like say na him get am. Put Nigeria for pocket like say na him get am. He want to privatize Nigeria to so in your personal property.
Yorùbá ló kàn. Tá a bá dẹ̀ sá Yorùbá náà, èmi ló kàn. Eléyìí tí mo protect àwọn ọmọ tí mo gbé dání ètò èmi náà fẹ́ ṣe president.
What is lacking is the institutional weakness that is not allowing to deliver them, and the political will. The government we intend to form, I and that team, with our team, we do things differently. We want to bring a transformative government, purposeful government that will start dealing with the issues, and those issues are known and very clear. The issue of security, which will be decisive, the issues of unity, which will be decisive, the issues of our economy, because it is critical. This is Peter Obi. I'm a Nigerian. I believe in Nigeria. I live for Nigeria. Every day, all I want now is opportunity to create a new future for Nigeria. Next year's election, I'm pleading with you, should not be based on the perimeters we used before. We are now hiring a new MD for this company called Nigeria. I don't want you to hire people based on tribe. Please, don't hire people based on religion. Don't hire people based on my tongue. Don't hire people based on anything. All this is what the elites used to confuse us, to keep us where we are. There's no tribe that is enjoying anything today. The people in the north don't buy bread cheaper than people in the south. The poor people in the north are poor. The poor people in the south are poor. All of them are suffering.
Peter Obi and Yusuf Dati, these people, they be an uncomparable team. And anybody when they think for this country to become a better country, you know, go think twice than to vote these people. Because these people, they are very capable of taking this country to where we want, to take it to our dream. And if you want a better Nigeria, vote for these people. Because I go talk and I go repeat it again. Religion and ethnicity, not what they think before they vote person. But you think about competence. And if this person will change this country, then you go think first before you vote, not be ethnicity or your religion. Please, I will say this again. Nobody they pay me to make this video. And I dey make this video because I be Nigeria when say what when is Nigeria better. Now make I dey do this video so as if we see Nigeria so I want me to see share this video, make this video go far and it go see change person mindset so because many people dey wey say they never even know anything concerning how to vote. All they just know na say my religion, my ethnicity, my religion, my ethnicity. So no, this video so go fit go there change their mindset so they won't go for capability and competent person. So as they watch this video, please, Peter Obi and Yusuf Dati, these two people, they be an uncomparable team. Let's vote these people 2023 election. Please share this video and comment your opinion as they hot.